We are dead to rights, born and raised. We are thick and thin till our last days. So hold me close and I'll surrender to your heart. You know how to give and how to take. You see every hope I locked away. So pull me close and surrender to my heart. Before the flame goes out tonight, yeah, we'll live until we die. So come out, come out, come out. Won't you turn my soul into a raging fire? Come out, come out, come out, till we lose control into a raging fire. Into a raging fire. Come out, come out, come out. Won't you turn my soul into a raging fire? Into a raging fire.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come on.
तो जरा हमको है ये कहना, वक्त है क्या तुमको पता है ना। सो गई रात जाके दिन है अब जाग उठा, आंखें मसलता है सारा ये समा, आवाज़ें भी लेती है अंगड़ाइयाँ। Wake up से सारे पल कहे, Wake up से चल कहीं चले, Wake up से सब दिशाओं से आ रही है सदा, सुन सको अगर सुनो सुनो सुनो। ये जो कहे वो जो कहे सुन लो, जो भी सही तुमको लगे चुन लो। करना है क्या तुम्हें ये तुम ही करो फैसला, ये सोच लो तुमको जाना है कहाँ। तुम ही मुसाफिर तुम ही तो कारवां। Wake up से सारे पल कहे, Wake up से चल कहीं चले, Wake up से सब दिशाओं से आ रही है सदा, सुन सको अगर सुनो सुनो। Wake आज भी देखो कल जैसा ही रहो, आज भी क्यों ना तुम सोते ही रहो। इतने क्यों सुस्त हो, कुछ करो कुछ सुनो कुछ ना कुछ करो। तो पढ़ो या हंसो जिंदगी में कोई ना कोई तो रंग भरो। Wake up से सारे पल कहे, Wake up से चल कहीं चले, Wake up से सब दिशाओं से आ रही है सदा, सुन सको अगर सुनो सुनो Wake up से सारे पल कहे, Wake up से चल कहीं चले, Wake up से सब दिशाओं से आ रही है सदा, सुन सको अगर सुनो। Wake up से सारे पल कहे, Wake up से चल कहीं चले, Wake up से सब दिशाओं से आ रही है सदा, सुन सको अगर सुनो सुनो।
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Coming back to this Mukesh Khanna taking a live that we got this news that Shreya has got been selected to which one? So Shreya, what's your view about you getting selected to? We're so happy right now. This is not expecting any chocolates from her.
Exactly, I'm not expecting anything from
So
her.
what do you think about this one, bro? Well, like she's got selected and now we're all very happy. Our senior, she's so sweet. We're not expecting any chocolates.
I think they selected because of her braces. That looks very nice on her. That looks very nice on her.
Okay, so that's your view.
Yeah, that's my view.
But then you used to always say she's your personal favorite as a senior.
Yeah? I never told you that.
Yeah. So she's your personal favorite. You were so right. So what is your view on this now? So why is she your favorite?
Living a peaceful life.
Okay, so that is Mr. view. We have Mr. Naik taking a live man. Thanks a lot for you. And coming back to Shreyas, we have Shreyas here. Continue.
Yeah.
So what's your view? You're so happy you got selected. That's not a joke getting selected. You might get thrown out in another 2 days, but that's a different case. So what is your view?
Yeah, I'm very happy that I got selected for such a good company. This was the biggest success in my life.
2010 it was Stoll, it's the worst company in India. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so that's your view. We're really happy for you, Shreya. Congrats. Winning a love inside. Let's see what others got to say about Shreya getting selected.
What?
We're taking it live. So we have seniors here. Okay, so we got this news that Shreya got selected for Officially, yeah. That's news. That's hot news right now. Shreya's got selected to. So bro, what's your comment on this?
My comment about they don't have proper eyes, man. How come Shreya got selected?
Oh my god. We were told that you're Shreya's best friend.
Really?
Yeah. That's why we personally came here.
It's not me, man.
It's not you.
You might have a wrong number.
Okay, anyways, Mr. Mehfuz Kashyap. So it was nice talking to you.
Too much for that.
So we have Prajwal here. The hot news right now is that Shreya's got selected. Oh my god! Okay, so what's your comment about this, bro? We are told that you're Shreya's best friend, and we want to know how you're feeling about your family.
I'm feeling so best at it. Exactly.
This is a live show, so people are looking all over the world.
Yeah, stylish.
Okay. So we're now going to take you to the student coordinator, one of the main person right here we have. So his name is So sir, Shreya's got selected. What's your view on this? She's your best friend.
Dude, what is this?
What to say? No words, no
It was told.
My ass.
It was told in 2012. It was told in 2012 that Avinash was in love with Shreya Sweet. So sorry.
wrong story, wrong
We really apologize. We didn't realize that Avinash's girlfriend was right next to her, and we're really ashamed of our show. What's her name? Risha. So we want to tell on love. Okay, he told in the beginning only. We're really sorry, Risha. We didn't know. Risha. We're really sorry. We didn't know you were around us. We were never to make this mistake. We're so sorry. And this one. Tofa kabul karo. Really sorry. And you two say sorry.
If you put this video during Composite, making a Composite vlog.
Hey, चलो ना ढूंढे शहर एक नया, जहाँ मुस्कुराहटे हैं बिखरी, जहाँ से गम का मौसम गया, जहाँ मीठी बातें हर एक अजनबी से हों, भूले हम भी जो सारी फिक्रें, लम्हा लम्हा खुशियाँ बिखरे, इधर उधर और यहाँ वहाँ, जाए वही दिल कहे जहाँ, baby baby baby, हम धड़कने, दिल जैसे धड़के धड़कने दो, क्यों है कोई आग नबी, शोला जो भड़के भड़कने दो.
They mean some wonders of the world come to them. And we're going to ask them to name it. For example, this one, I'll show you better. See the Aztec temple. You've seen a lot of Aztec movies. The chances of getting a high score. So that's how we think of making the round 3. The rest is on the captain, Sven. Captain! Hi Captain! It's all on him. The hopes. He's my main hope. So I'm just the subordinate.
How can I say that?
I'm just the subordinate. He's fine. We're good.
I'm the head, I'm the head.
I'm the head. I'm the team.
Hey, चलो ना गाए नए नए गीत, खेल ऐसा क्यों ना कोई खेल जिसमें सब ही की हो जीत, इन दिनों भूल और तारे कोई भी देखता नहीं, देखे उनको दीवाने हो के कोई कितना भी हमको टोके, खुली हवा हो खुला समा, जागे हुए हो सब अरमा, baby baby baby, हम धड़कने, दिल जैसे धड़के धड़कने दो, क्यों है कोई आग नबी, शोला
body in chocolate frosting. 3 years later I shot the frosting. Smelling like a blossom, everything is awesome. Stepped in mud, got new brown shoes. Awesome to win and it's awesome to lose. Awesome to lose.
Everything is better when we stick together. Side by side, you and I gonna win forever. Let's party forever. We're the same, I'm like you, you're like me. We're all working in harmony.
सूरज की बाहों में अब है ये जिंदगी, किरणें हैं सांसों में, बातों में रोशनी। सूरज की बाहों में अब है ये जिंदगी, किरणें हैं सांसों में, बातों में रोशनी। जो ही बदली दिल की ताल है, आया एक ख्याल है, पाते हमें जिंदगी एक बार, क्यों न करे खुल के हम इसका प्यार। जाने किसका है हमें इंतजार, कि जिंदगी यही है और यही। जो भी कल तक बस आरज़ू, गए हैं मैं और तू, थामे हम हाथों में यूं ही हाथ, शहर दिल में घूमेंगे साथ साथ। सारे सारे दिन सारी सारी रात बरस रही है एक खुशी हर कहीं। सूरज की बाहों में अब है ये जिंदगी, किरणें हैं सांसों में, बातों में रोशनी। सूरज की बाहों में अब है ये जिंदगी, किरणें हैं सांसों में, बातों में रोशनी। नए नए सपने जो बन सके, उसी जिंदगी को कहो जिंदगी। नए नए रास्ते जो चुन सके, उसी जिंदगी को कहो जिंदगी। पल पल में चलती हो, झूम के चलती हो, तो है जिंदगी। सूरज की बाहों में अब है ये जिंदगी, किरणें हैं सांसों में, बातों में रोशनी। सूरज की बाहों में अब है ये जिंदगी, किरणें हैं सांसों में, बातों में रोशनी। पाते हमें जिंदगी एक बार, क्यों न करे खुल के हम इसका प्यार। जाने किसका है हमें इंतजार, कि जिंदगी यही है और यही। सूरज की बाहों में अब है ये जिंदगी, किरणें हैं
रे टंग अरे दाड़ा दाड़ी करना ना अब नहीं सुधरना टूटने लगा है अरे चाहतों का झरना दिल की ना मरम्मत हो ना कोई वारंटियां रे टंग तूने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बची घंटियां रे टंग
You're waiting by the phone. Yeah, just hang up, I promise you you'll never be walking alone. We'll make this world our own. Yeah, just count along, I promise you you'll never be walking alone.
From Miami to Ibiza. From Miami to Ibiza. There was a time I used to look into my father's eyes in a happy home. Now the memories on the wall. I hear the songs from the places where I was born. Upon that hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed. My father said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah.
now at the end. Do not be sad or mourn this end. Be like the phoenix, burning into her own flames, and arising from her own ashes, never being afraid of the end.
Now it is time for you to take your flame and carry it into the world. Take the flame with you and let it illuminate the darkness. Because if you keep the flame burning, we can return here next year and light it once more for another chapter of